Hello everybody, welcome to project 3. My name is Nicholas Felix and this is going to be the logic gate project. For this one we're going to be using NPN transistors, as you can see right there, and an LED light to visualize the AND logic gate. We're also going to be using the Elegoo Uno R3. We already have everything set up at V5 and ground. First thing we're going to do, we're going to plug in the V5, which is the black, into the positive section, and the ground, which is the white, into the negative section. I already did this earlier, but next we're going to plug in the LED where the anode is in the breadboard and the cathode is in the negative part of the power supply. We're then going to line up the transistors right next to each other, as you can see, just like this. All right, next we're going to use a jumper cable to connect the, let's see if we can get this to focus, the LED onto the last pin of the transistor. What we're going to do next is we're going to connect the positive voltage onto the leftmost pin of the first transistor. What we're going to do next is have a little jumper cable connect from this first pin to the second pin, as you can see. And lastly, we're going to do the exact same thing to this like middlemost one and this one, this like middle one. Here you go. As you can see, I'm connecting it and the visualizer or the LED turns on. All right, that is the first experiment. This right here is gonna be our AND logic gate. As you can see, it requires both transistors to be powered up and working. That way that the LED can work. If one of them is unplugged or doesn't work, the LED stops working. Here is the OR logic gate circuit. I color-coded one transistor is connected from the positive to itself all the way back to the LED. Same thing with the other one. One is red, one is yellow. I'll demonstrate right now that powering either one of these transistors will power the LED. So here I'm going to demonstrate with the orange. If I go over to the yellow transistor, try powering it, the LED will light up. Or I can choose the red transistor. Let's see if I'm doing this right. There we go. And the LED will again light up. With this circuit, either one of the transistors will light up the LED. For this last one, we're going to start off by removing one of the transistors and moving the LED back into the actual breadboard instead of connecting it to the ground circuit, part of the circuit. Here it is without the switch being on. As you can see, the voltage flows entirely from part of the transistor to the red wire or the red jumper cable, which then goes into the LED, which goes back into the ground. Here we're going to see what happens when we turn on the switch. Here it goes, and it kind of kills the LED. So what's going on is that the yellow cable will grab it, put it to the transistor. The orange jumper cable will turn on the switch in the transistor, bringing it back to the yellow, which brings it to the ground directly. Instead of making it go to the anode, it passes directly to the cathode.